Caught on camera, Jungkook's late-night stroll with mystery woman sparks dating rumors. HYBE's silence fuels speculation. Is BTS's golden magne hiding a secret romance? In the ever-watchful world of K-pop fandom, even the slightest deviation from the norm can ignite a wildfire of speculation. Recently, a grainy photograph surfaced online, purportedly capturing BTS's Jungkook walking hand-in-hand with an unidentified woman during the late hours of the night. The image, allegedly taken by a passerby, quickly made its rounds on social media platforms, sending armies into a frenzy of curiosity and concern. The photo, though lacking in clarity, appears to show Jungkook dressed casually, accompanied by a woman whose identity remains unknown. The two seem engrossed in conversation, their body language suggesting familiarity and comfort. This unexpected sighting has led fans and netizens alike to question, is Jungkook romantically involved? And if so, why has HYBE remained conspicuously silent? Historically, HYBE has been prompt in addressing rumors surrounding their artists, especially when it pertains to their personal lives. In 2019, when a CCTV image emerged showing Jungkook hugging a woman from behind, the agency swiftly issued a statement denying any romantic involvement, clarifying that the woman was a close acquaintance and that the image was taken out of context. They also expressed intent to pursue legal action against those who invaded Jungkook's privacy and spread false information. However, this time, HYBE's uncharacteristic silence has only intensified the speculation. Fans are left to their own devices, dissecting the image for clues and debating its authenticity. Some argue that the photo could be doctored or taken out of context, while others believe it to be genuine evidence of a secret relationship. Adding fuel to the fire, Jungkook recently addressed dating rumors during a live stream, emphatically stating, "I don't have a girlfriend. I'm not meeting anyone." He expressed frustration over the constant speculation about his personal life, emphasizing his focus on work and his desire for privacy. Despite his clear denial, the emergence of this new photo has reopened the conversation, with some fans questioning the timing and sincerity of his statements. Others defend Jungkook, highlighting the invasive nature of such rumors and the importance of respecting his privacy. The situation also brings to light the broader issue of idol privacy in the K-pop industry. Artists often face immense pressure to maintain a certain image, with their personal lives scrutinized under a microscope. The line between public persona and private individual becomes increasingly blurred, leading to situations where even a simple walk can become headline news. As the debate rages on, one question remains: should Jungkook's personal life be subject to public scrutiny? Or is it time for fans and media alike to draw a line and respect his boundaries until HYBE addresses the situation, if at all? The speculation is likely to continue. In the meantime, perhaps it's worth remembering that behind the global superstar persona is a young man entitled to moments of normalcy and privacy. But why now? Why? After years of relentless privacy protection, of carefully guarded schedules and silent routines, would Jungkook allow himself to be seen so openly, so vulnerably, if not to send a message? Some fans believe this moment wasn't an accident, but a calculated move, a signal, a break from the scripted path HYBE has paved for him since his teenage years. The silence from the agency has been deafening. Usually, a rumor of this magnitude would trigger a swift, clinical press release. But not this time. The agency hasn't lifted a finger, hasn't made a single statement, hasn't even denied the authenticity of the image. It's as if they're waiting for something or someone to speak first. But what? And why? This leads to a deeper question. Is Jungkook still fully under the agency's narrative control? Or has something shifted internally? What makes this moment feel more intense than previous dating rumors isn't just the photo, it's everything surrounding it. The expressions caught mid-movement, the hidden tension in Jungkook's jaw, the way his shoulders lean ever so slightly toward her as if seeking solace. The world may see just a blurry image, but ARMY sees subtext, emotional weight, and silent messages between the pixels. And then there's the timing. Jungkook had just returned from what many believed was a private retreat after months of grueling service. His reappearance was supposed to be triumphant, public, polished, a symbol of his return as a mature man ready to reclaim the stage. Instead, fans received an unfiltered glimpse of something personal, raw, and possibly very real. What if this moment wasn't a slip at all? What if Jungkook is done hiding? Could this be his quiet rebellion? Online forums are flooded with theories. Some speculate the woman in question is an old flame, re-entering his life during a crossroads moment. Others insist she's a staff member, misunderstood in the frame, dragged into a storm she didn't ask for. But others, those watching more closely, believe this marks the beginning of Jungkook stepping into a new chapter of his life, one where he sets the rules, not HYBE. Among the most emotionally charged responses are those from fans who feel conflicted, torn between their desire to protect Jungkook's privacy and their fear that the group they've supported for over a decade might be coming apart in ways no one predicted. There's a growing undercurrent of unease. If HYBE won't speak and Jungkook stays silent, how long until speculation becomes accepted as truth? And what would that truth mean for the future of BTS? Some whisper that this is exactly what the agency feared, that once the members tasted life outside the idol machine, they'd want more. Independence, privacy, love. Could this be the moment that triggers a quiet chain reaction? And what about the woman? Who is she? Why hasn't she come forward? Is she being protected or silenced? Her anonymity only adds fuel to the emotional firestorm, making fans question if this is a fleeting moment or the first page of a deeper story being written behind closed doors. While supporters rally to defend Jungkook's right to live freely, others demand accountability. For them, the silence is not protection, it's evasion. Some accuse HYBE of manipulating timing, of intentionally withholding a statement to allow speculation to spiral as a smokescreen for internal changes they're not ready to reveal. This isn't just about a single night anymore. This is about control, about image, about identity. For Jungkook, whose entire life has been shaped by the spotlight, perhaps walking down a street at night with someone by his side is the boldest act of freedom he's ever made. Or maybe it's simply human, painfully, beautifully human, and it's the world around him that has forgotten how to treat it that way. Either way, the silence speaks volumes, and the questions multiplied. Is this the beginning of the end for BTS as we know it? Is Jungkook making a choice that he knows will alter everything? Will HYBE fight to pull the narrative back into their hands? Or have they already lost their grip? And perhaps most haunting of all, does Jungkook care? He hasn't posted. He hasn't denied. He hasn't reassured that his answer? Or is the real story only just beginning as the world waits, breath held, eyes scanning every frame and word? One thing is certain, this is not the end of the story. It's a turning point, and we may never look at Jungkook or BTS the same way again. It took less than 24 hours for ARMY to turn its attention not only to Jungkook, but to the other 6 members. One name rose to the top of the trending list: taehyung. Why him? Because those who have followed BTS closely know the depth of his bond with Jungkook. It's unshakable, or at least it used to be. But this time, silence came not just from HYBE. It came from taehyung, too. Fans began scouring social media, old interviews, even archived fan interactions. Where was taehyung? Wouldn't he speak up to defend Jungkook from the tidal wave of speculation? Or was his silence a response in itself? The very fact that there was no defense, no cryptic post, no vague reassurance, nothing, was a thunderclap in its own right. And that, more than the photo, was what sent shivers through fandom circles. Could this woman in the photo represent more than a companion? Could she be the symbol of Jungkook stepping away not just from the BTS name, but from the brotherhood that has defined him for over a decade? There is something brutal about silence between close friends, more painful than public scandal, more damaging than headlines. The question then grew louder. Is Jungkook's choice dividing the group from within? Some insiders hinted that the atmosphere inside HYBE headquarters was reportedly tense and restrained. According to a well-placed staff source who requested anonymity, no one is officially saying anything, but everyone is watching Jungkook now. Every step, every message, every silence, it's being studied more than ever before. A former stylist added fuel to the fire in a now-deleted post, claiming, "It was always known that Jungkook was different. He didn't like being told what to do, especially when it came to his personal life." What you're seeing now, it's been building for years. This begs the question, how long has this tension been brewing beneath the polished surface of BTS unity? As rumors swirled about disagreements over future group projects and contract renewals, this one photo seems to have become a crack in the glass, a small, almost accidental slip that reveals the growing divide beneath. Some speculate that Jungkook has already informed certain members of his desire to take a permanent step back, and this public appearance might have been a first move toward reclaiming his personal narrative. And where is Jimin in all this? That's where things get even murkier. Fans noted that Jimin, who typically interacts regularly on social platforms, has gone completely quiet since the photo was released. Not even not a Weverse emoji, not even a generic repost. Just absence. And in the world of BTS, absence is louder than presence. What could this collective silence from Jungkook's closest members mean? Theories have gone as far as suggesting that internal pressure is being applied, from the company or even among the group itself, to control Jungkook's choices. A longtime entertainment analyst claimed, HYBE doesn't just manage idols. They manage stories. And Jungkook was the story that made them global. If he's rewriting it now, there's going to be fallout. The idea that HYBE's silence is strategic, waiting to see how the public reacts before crafting their response, has only made things more volatile. Some say it's a test of loyalty. Others believe the company is afraid to say the wrong thing and fracture the image further. What complicates the matter even more is Jungkook's upcoming solo schedule. Rumors say he's booked for a secret international event in the next few weeks. But will he appear? Will he use the BTS name? Or will he insist on standing alone, further deepening the growing emotional rift? Some fans are preparing themselves for the worst, a quiet, permanent withdrawal. Still others hold on a hope that this is all a misunderstanding, that the photo means nothing, the silence is just a pause, and that Jungkook will emerge, smiling, singing, standing beside the 6 brothers he once called his only family. But what if he doesn't? What if the version of Jungkook the world thought they knew has already left? What if the man walking down that street was not an idol caught in scandal, but a young man walking into freedom at any cost? If this is the beginning of Jungkook's new chapter, it's one being written in shadows, silence, and choices that don't fit neatly into anyone's expectations. And maybe that's exactly the way he wants it.